What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a great trading day. I'm going to set everything up here. Again, hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Today was a very opportunistic day. Just trying to get everything set up here. $250,000 day, guys. All right, save. And go change documents. All right, there's that. What's going on, Zora? No, I don't have any space calls, no. I don't trade options, really. Blinn is still going after hours, guys. Hope you guys had a great trading day out there. Today was a big opportunity today, nonetheless. I definitely ended up trading really well today. Hopefully you guys were able to capitalize on that. Blinn was definitely a big opportunity today, and that's basically all I played today. That was Blinn. I mean, I played some others, but Blinn was the main trade of the day. Okay. There's that. Alrighty, guys. Hopefully you guys traded well out there today. Blinn, we had, what else do we have? AMC, we had SQBG, we had, what else? Wave. Let's go to FinViz. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a great trading day. We could do MRIN. All right, cool. Awesome stuff. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to post that in there. Whoops. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. I'm gonna go live on TikTok now. All right, cool. There's that. All right, guys. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming in. We posted everywhere on social media. We're good to go. Blinn is still consolidating. Blinn was basically my big win of the day. Yeah, so we're up $253,000 and we're almost back to $1 million account. We're really starting to get some momentum going here, which is great to see. It's been a long time coming, guys. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I've been struggling over the past couple months. But that's okay. I've always stayed pretty cool and calm about it. I always knew my plan, my process, my strategy works. I just got to stick around and I just got to, trade like I know how to trade, and things will come to themselves. And it took a lot away from those 2.5 months or so of just slower trading in my challenge account. I learned so much, and I studied a ton. And I'm the best trader that I've ever been today. No question in my mind. Sure, the scorecard doesn't show it. But I definitely feel like I'm the best trader that I've been in my career. And, that's that, guys. So, at the end of the day, we all try and trade properly. We all try and take the trades properly. We all try and have a plan, a process, and a strategy that works. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that, were looking at Blinn and maybe stopped out and got in and got out and never really took a piece of the pie. And to be honest with you, I only took the piece of the pie up to here. I didn't take any of this move in here, guys. I just didn't take any of it. Yeah, I stuck to my plan, my process, my strategy. And, everything else came about for itself. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, us as traders, we try and be better every day. And I hope that every single one of you guys out there are being better every single day. And I hope that all you guys, saw me on my slow times. Because, there's a lot of you guys who, basically just went and saw me. And, you saw me lose a lot of money. And you saw me make nothing. And, guys, there's going to be times in your trading career where you kind of go through a breather. And then you kind of come back out stronger. And you go through a breather. And you come back out even stronger. And so, with that being said, us as traders, we always try and get better every single day. And just because I've proven that I can turn 1,000 into 1,000,000 or 1,000 into 5,000,000, which, by the way, that actually, I want to bring that up. So here's a cool article, guys. Business Insider did an article. I want you guys to know. Actually, let's get everybody on. Why not? I want everybody to see this. Hold on a second. 1 second on TikTok. 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Let me post this quick. One second. So I did a Business Insider. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we got Blinn, we got AMC, we got MRIN, SQBG, guys, hold on. I'm just getting it set up here. Give me 1 second. I'm just setting everything up to make sure, because I want everybody to see this too. So hold on. Let's see if we can get this on the trading floor. Small caps. D-man. Alrighty, guys. I'm just posting everything here. Whoops. Everyone. Let's see if we can get that there. Alright, guys. So this is one thing I actually wanted to cover too. Let's just go over this really quick. So obviously today BLIN I made a big trade on 744 in, and I made $191,000 on this trade, and another, I was in 635 earlier, and I scaled out on BLIN up to 686 for another $84,000 winner. Alf, we took a loser on BSQR. Still took some losers today, but BLIN was the big winner, and that's that. So yeah. Hope you guys are all trading well out there. But yeah, so those of you guys, so that was basically my day. BLIN, so basically I started buying these dips, and then I scaled some of this. And then basically when we started to dip in here, and I'll explain this pretty decently here, okay? So, and I'll explain the 1,000 to 5 million here in a second. But so right here, guys, so I was taking all the dips on BLIN. And there's a lot of people saying, you know, you need to focus on the chart and the level 2 and the time and sales. And I 100% agree with that for the most part. But when it comes to a sympathy play, guys, I don't give a shit. I don't care at all about what's going on, you know, with level 2 and time and sales and all that stuff. I really don't. I could care less about all this level 2 and time and sales and all this looks like crap and this is going to fail and the chart looks like shit and all that. I mean, I've heard it a million times. And like I always say, guys, the sympathy plays, they look like shit until they don't. Pardon my French, but they look like shit until they don't. This is a prime example. If you're looking at this stock in here, you're like, okay, it's over. You know, this broke beneath its lows, support levels here, it's over. I actually started buying some of those, and I showed you guys in chat I was buying that. Look at Blend Go. I mean, it's about to make new highs again. And I missed out on all this. But I want you guys to remember this, okay? MRIN. I said this in chat. I said this in chat many times, and I'll go ahead and pull it. If you guys aren't in the free chat room, check it out. But I said this in chat many times. I said, where was it? So people were focusing on the chart breaking down, and I was like, it doesn't matter. And it really doesn't. I mean, there's going to be times that I'm wrong. But Blend, I think that this, you know, the upside is clear sympathy on MRIN. Now, it showed that it was a clear sympathy of MRIN because it still had strength today. It still held at its levels, and MRIN was a gapping up as well. And I said, MRIN now moving back up. If MRIN gets over highs, Blend has a shot to hit $10 or $11. Mentioned this yesterday, which I did. I said, Blend has a shot to hit $10 or $11, which right now it's funny because at 10.30. And the reason being, and I said, but the fact that MRIN is holding already. Blend is running on MRIN. If MRIN holds here, I still think there is room left on Blend to run. If MRIN goes, we could still see 10s to 11s. Sympathies look like shit until they don't. Remember that, team. I don't care about the chart. It's the power of MRIN that drives BLIN, in my opinion. Okay, and I tried to drive that home to you guys because there's a lot of times when we focus on level 2, we focus on time and sales, we focus on all these things, and that's fine. That helps us as traders. But when it comes to sympathy plays, guys, okay, it does not matter. This looks terrible, right? How are you going to take a trade in here? The reality is, guys, every time this thing dipped, I started buying. And my plan was, even if MRIN holds, I was still going to hold into the close because there's so many factors goes into this sympathy play. I don't even have time to explain it all. It's a multi-day, now it's been over a week of running going on with MRIN. It's up over, at the highs, it's up over like 1,700% or something like that from the lows, okay? So it takes a little bit for the sympathy play to run because the lead runner didn't run as quickly either, right? I use basically how fast did the sympathy play run on how much liquidity and how much time frame, right? And I use that to judge the sympathy plays behind it and how I play them. Now, I go into my course on how that actually works a lot more in detail, but that, you know, I don't have the time nor you know, the explanation to show you guys everything and what I'm saying. But there's a lot that goes into that. But I basically felt comfortable. I bought here. I bought some here. And I even show you guys in chat. Let's see. Did I post it on the trading floor, some of the prints? Maybe not. I posted it on social media that I bought in this dip right here. I added another like 20, 30,000 shares right in here. I simply didn't care. Every time it took a dip, I literally added. And a lot of times that sounds crazy. A lot of times that sounds like not a good trader. But on this single setup, I was very confident, and it shows on the P&L. We're up over $250,000 today, which, by the way, we're almost up to $1 million back in the account. It's been a long time coming, okay? And that's how my trading day went. I took a nice dip into here, sold out up here, then I started to buy another bigger position here, sold out here, and didn't even catch this move in here. I'd probably be up close to $500,000 if I was still holding. But that's trading. Now, let's go over the article, okay? So, a lot of those people out there that are saying, you know, I never turned 1,000, into 5 million. And currently now, after today, I've turned 1,000 into 17.7 million. And I'm going to do another article with Business Insider and get it audited as well when I hit 30 million, which is my next goal. And so here it is. Cameron Newell turned 1,000 into 5 million in about a year trading stocks. Okay. And the reality is, it took me about a month and a half, guys. And this was grueling. I mean, I was getting calls from the editor, their editors. There's 4 people working on the story. Then, because basically they needed to prove that this was true. They needed every kind of proof that this was true. And I spent so much time with all the documents, with my CPA on the phone with these guys. I mean, it was a freaking nightmare. It took me, oh no, I didn't get back live on TikTok. That's my fault. Damn it, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay. I mean, guys, this took me a ton of time. And I know you guys don't see it, but man, this was a freaking nightmare. I have so much going on throughout my day. No one knows that, but I have so much going on throughout my day between the responding DMs, trying to live a normal life, still maintaining, trying to help you guys, my YouTube, my social media, everything that I do to study, the books that I read. So my life keeps getting, I feel like, busier and busier. Actually, it's funny. The local news guy around here reached out to me recently as well. But yeah, I mean, so, I'm just extremely busy. And so to have to send all these documents, to walk them through everything, all my trades, to walk them through, basically, why was this sent here and why was this money brought in and this looks like you brought money from a different brokerage and no, I didn't. It's just a reverse split. And there was so much verifying that I had to do. It just drove me. I wasn't even talking about this because it drove me through the moon. And then I eventually got on a Zoom call with some of these auditors. I believe there's 4 on the story. 4 people auditing me, and one of them led it, and his name was David Seiko. You're going to see it. And I got a Zoom call with him and his, and then one of the editors, and explained to him, my strategies and what I've done. And it was, to go through 3 different brokerages with all my trades, all timestamped. We're talking thousands of pages probably. And it took them, I think, 3 weeks to audit. I think, at least. I mean, this was a month and a half in the works to get this all taken care of. We had to call TD and try and get an explanation of why they blocked me. We had to call E-Trade and get an explanation of why, they kicked me off. And they wouldn't give us anything. They didn't give me any warning. They just kicked me off, and they just said, and we talked to their compliance, and they said, you can mail us to our compliant and see what happens if, Business Insider reaches out, and they're going to, because, at the end of the day, they don't want to have to write that TD and E-Trade gave no explanation on why they kicked me off. And I still want an explanation to this day why they kicked me off. There's been a lot of people that I know that got kicked off at TD. They're very fidgety with anything and everything that happens on TD. I think what it was is I was pulling profits so much basically every single day or every other day that it looked like money laundering. That's what I think. And I've talked to an attorney about that as well. And that's what they said as well. So, as always, guys, my transparency to you guys will always be 100% real. I am going to go my whole life with my reputation on my back. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You guys always need to know that. I'm not just going to sit here and give you guys bullshit all day long. I'm always going to be honest, transparent, even if I have to get audited by 4 people, even if I have to spend a month and a half on this, even if I have to talk to these guys on the phone almost every single day, walk them through all my trades. Why was this brought in? Why was that brought out? Why did you pull here? I mean, it was, guys, you have no idea what it's like to go through a 1099-B between 3 different brokerage accounts and have auditors up your yin-yang, and it was just a nightmare. But eventually, it's basically like, it felt like guilty until proven innocent because they kept coming at me, well, what's this and what's that? But anyways, as you guys can see here, his TD Ameritrade statement from November 2019 shows an initial deposit of $1,171. I swear it was $1,000, but for some reason it shows that I added $160. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyways, that was interesting, but it is what it is. The annual tax document reflects a gain of nearly $994,000 in that account through May. The 1099-B is only used to determine the annual net gains, while a brokerage monthly statement showed deposits. He continued trading on E-Trade because I got kicked off them, so I had to go to E-Trade. And the May 2020 statement shows a transfer of $100,000 because I used $100,000 from this initial brought it over here and started trading with it there. On his 1099B, shows a gain of about 3.7 million by December. And then finally, a 1099B prepared by TradeZero shows he traded an account from December 18th through the 31st and saw a net gain of $506,000 from an initial deposit of $300,000 shown in his monthly statement. And then lastly, this is one of the people that I talked to on Zoom. So after reviewing Cameron's trading statements and hearing his explanation of his trading strategy, I believe his trading results for that period are legitimate, said David Seiko, a practitioner and resident of the University of New Haven in the Finance and Economics Department and former co-head of Global Rates and UBS. Seiko reviewed Newell's documents at insider's request. He added that the circumstances of last year brought on a specific set of market conditions that Cameron was able to capitalize on, which is true. The only thing that so here's the thing. They said, an earlier version of the story said Newell turned 1,000 into 5 million. Insider worked to further verify the claim, and after publication, details from tax brokers Newell provided, as well as commentary from experts who reviewed his documents. However, Insider was not able to verify a direct line. So basically, they weren't able to verify from one single brokerage that I turned 1,000 into 5 million. A direct line. They were able to verify that I did turn 1,000 into 5 million using 3 separate brokerages, but that's because I got kicked off of each one of them. It's the only reason why I switched. So there's that. So they weren't able to verify a direct line from a single brokerage, right? But as you can see, they were able to verify that I did turn 1,000 into a million in those steps. Took 1,000 into 994,000. Then I pulled 100,000 from this initial profit of 994,000. Then I used that 100,000, and then I turned in 3.7 million. Then I took 3.7 million, and I brought 300,000 of that over to TradeZero. I made 506,000. So I was only able to do that because I had to find a new brokerage to trade on, and that is what it is. You know, I couldn't just sit there and not trade. It's my life. It's my livelihood. This is what I do for a living, and I'm not just gonna. There's so many brokerages out there that that will take me. It's just for whatever reason that was unfortunate because. They ended up taking me off for no reason. But anyways, Jason Kiros, no. The only thing that I've talked to an attorney about it, and the only thing they said is that they thought you were money laundering because you kept pulling profits every single day or every other day. So, anyways, guys, that is what it is. There it is. It took me a month and a half to get this done and audited and figured out. But hey, here is full proof that, the statements that I make are true and always will be. I will never lie to you guys. Those of you guys who think, I'm here to take your money, I'm here to lie. Everything that I say is honest and transparent, and that's how I'll always be. There might be other people out there in the industry that aren't. There might be other people out there in the industry that doesn't mean what they're saying. It doesn't, be honest with you guys. But I'm never going to make a statement that I feel like is in any way, lying or something like that. And I know a lot of people say, oh, that sounds so crazy. It doesn't sound real. Well, I don't know what else to say, but it took me a month and a half to get this audited, and Business Insider had to do that. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Anyways, guys, with that being said, it was a great trading day. What's MRIN doing? I'm just sitting there. It was a great trading day, guys. BLIN paid out well. I hope that you guys were all able to bank from BLIN because I tried to warn so many times, guys, in the free chat room. Links in the description below. That yes, guys, it doesn't necessarily matter what the time and sales, a level 2, and the tape looks like, guys. It's the trend that matters. And right here, guys, whoever took this big buy down in here, well, really, it was just... obviously 400,000 shares, and then, stopped out everybody here, and then that was the dead bottom. And then, we just snapped basically straight up. The last hour was just straight up. Or was it an hour? Or, let's see here. So, about an hour. We went from 690 to 1043, or about that. So, guys, the power of trading is so awesome. And if you can build a knowledge base, a foundation, an understanding of how things ebb and flow, and how you can put your money here and put it there and try and grow it, right? Then you really don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money. And I'm living proof of that. And I wanted to be inspiring to you guys, to motivate you guys, because I wanted to start with an amount that you guys can all relate to. And now, you know, with that $1,000, we're now having $250,000 days. I've had over $1 million in profit days, but that's all from $1,000 in initial investment, $1,171. I never once took any more than I had made already and put it into my brokerage account, guys. So, you know, I do that to inspire. I do that to motivate. And obviously it's fun to make money on the side, but I'm here as an inspiration, as a motivation, and also as a teacher and a mentor to you guys. And it doesn't get me any more excited to see this statement today, you know, out of everything that I've done today. Although I've been in a tough slump, so it was exciting to get back on the swing of things. But he said, "Hey, Cam, just wanted to thank you for your commentary on BLIN. Around 1:30 p.m., I almost pressed sell on 23K loss because I sized BLIN way too large earlier off MRIN. But instead, consider your rationale. Sympathy, strength, not using the charts as closely. Anyway, outcome equals I just exited up 5K net, so a 30K swing the other way. Thank you." And that's what it's all about, guys. You know, we're not here to give you buy and sell alerts. We're not here to give you guys free hot stock picks. We're here to teach you guys. We're here to motivate you guys. We're here to, you know, create the self-sufficient trader that you deserve to be. And that is what it is. Anyways, guys, you guys already subscribe to the channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon below if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. I have a plan, a process, and a strategy. The gains that I'm showing are not necessarily realistic. 90% of traders fail. We always have to realize that. But I do my best to show you guys what is possible, what can be done if you put the time in. It's not a guarantee. It's not a for sure. Everybody trades differently. But at the end of the day, I'm showing you guys what can be done because I want to be inspiring and motivating to you guys, okay? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. I have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Free chat, link description below. My course, teaching my process, link description below. Brokerage that I use, link description below. Brokerage, 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400. Link description below. Scanner settings as well. All in the links in the description below. Anyways, guys, I hope that you guys had a great trading day. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the 4th of July. Keep all your fingers on. As my dad always says, make sure you have 10 fingers after the 4th of July. I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but it is what it is. I will see you guys on Tuesday. We have Monday off. Please, please, please stay safe out there. Also, it's always a fine line between staying safe and having fun. So ride that fine line on the safe side. All right, guys? Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon below for making new videos. Cheers, team, and go M's. Happy 4th.